I'm Grumps. I'm not so Grump. And we're the Game Grumps.
Hey, Arin.
Yeah.
What time in a relationship do you think is the right time to introduce the weird shit?
I always feel like right away is...
Really?
I mean... You know, it's like a relationship is built on trust and...
And urinating on each other? In some cases, yes.
In most cases, yes.
Of course.
Yeah, I mean, it's like... Date 2.
Date 2?
Yeah.
You'd pee on a girl on date 2?
Well, I wouldn't pee on a girl, period.
Huh. Me neither, then. Anyway, Zelda...
I mean... Yeah, date 2.
I always was under the impression that, like, the weird stuff gets introduced, like, once you've had regular sex, let's say 1,000 times, you know?
1,000? I don't think I've had regular sex 1,000 times in my life.
Wow, you like to pace it out. Alright, let's say 100 then. 100, if you have sex with a person 100 times, you pretty much got the mojo down, right? Like, you know the rhythms, you know what they like, you know, like, there's possibly an element of sameness starting to develop.
Mm-hmm.
Which for some people is what they like. They like the comfort of, like, knowing what the sexual encounter is going to be. But I feel like for a lot of people, that is where the weird shit gets introduced. It's like, hey, what if I did you tonight? you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The pegging and the such. Which I have never done, by the way.
What's pegging?
That's where a girl puts on a strap-on and bangs the dude. Never heard of that? I feel like you'd be way into it, actually.
Well, I mean, only if it was Cillian Murphy wearing a strap-on.
That's just gay sex, Arin. That's not pegging.
Hello, First Gatehouse. How are you doing?
Cillian Murphy wearing where would he wear the strap-on? On top of his already actual dick?
Sure. Some dudes have to do that.
What?
Yeah, they don't have dicks big enough to go inside of a lady, so they have to wear a dick on top of their dick.
No.
Yeah, man, you never heard of that?
You think Cillian Murphy's in that class?
No, Cillian Murphy does not have a micro penis.
Okay.
I mean, he could. I'm not saying... I just don't think that's the case.
Listen, I know for a fact that you've researched this extensively and know the exact size, width, and all other dimensions of Cillian Murphy schlong, and...
Yeah. Well, he's got a great schlong.
Shalong?
Shalong.
What are you turning it into a Hebrew greeting?
Yeah.
Shalong, my friend. Yeah, alright. Fair enough. I don't know how we got off on this tangent. The point is, I feel like...
You're talking about pegging.
I was just talking about the weird shit. And, like, when it's time.
Well...
And not that I have any reason to ask. I'm not dating anyone at the moment, but, like... I'm just curious.
Oof.
Not bi-curious, but just curious.
I don't know. Oh, great.
Damn.
Well...
Boy, you really used up a lot of those fairies outside.
You just gotta communicate. That's the end of that statement.
Yeah, I guess you're right. You
just gotta be, like, open, you know? It's like, are you ready for weird shit? No? Okay.
I feel like the way to do it is to just...
Do you think about weird shit?
Quote-unquote accidentally be looking up crazy shit online. And just, like...
I have to go to the bathroom for an extended period of time. Don't look at my computer.
Or like... Or like, you're watching a video where, like, one person is dressed as a dragon and the other's a princess and they're just wailing on each other. And you're like, boy, that's weird. I mean, who would even want to do, would you want, what? What is that? Who would do that?
Have you seen this kind of stuff?
Would you do that?
That's weird though, isn't it?
Right?
But it's like, it's hot to someone.
Yeah, I mean, it might be fun if both people were into it, but I mean, like, I don't know, I'm not sure if do you think you could, what?
I'd only be into it if you were into it.
Yeah, what? This is crazy. And meanwhile, she's, like, quietly packing her bags.
Sure, I have my assistant in the other room.
Yeah.
She is...
Dude, you are just wailing on that horse butt.
Oh, what else are you supposed to do with horse butt?
I don't know. Fuck it. There's gotta be some way to fuck it.
That seems like the uncreative approach.
Huh. Well, alright. Oh,
Everybody
boy.
wants to fuck a horse butt.
There's a real charge. There's a real charge up.
Damn, look
Dude,
at what
remember when you saw that thing in the woods and you got terrified and you ran away?
Yeah.
And now you just, like, rocked his socks.
Well, it's because I figured out how to fight him, dude.
Yeah, well.
That's the beauty, bro. I may have gotten stronger with my knives and swords and guns, but I also learned how to fight him.
Do you remember the horse show Black Beauty?
I thought that was a movie.
Maybe it was a movie. I think it was a cartoon also.
Okay.
It's just asking if you remembered it. And it's porno spin-off Black Booty.
What are you, the fucking, God, what the fuck is his name? Chris Farley character?
Horse Whisperer?
From SNL?
What do you mean?
He has that interview show where he's just like,
Do you remember the part where...
you remember when you were like, don't come...
I don't know, I'm just fucking trying to reminisce with a friend because it's episode 8000 of Zelda and like, I can't watch you fight a guardian anymore. I'm sorry. I can't do it.
Why? They're cool.
Without
Now they
talking
have
about
new
horse
shit.
talk.
Look, he's got wiggly ears now. Look, he's wiggling his big ears.
Oh, he does have cute ears. Oh boy, this is dangerous. That reminded me of that that part of Inside. We were trying to like dodge the sound waves by standing in front of like little pillars. Do you remember that? Do you remember the part?
I do. Ow.
Oh, God damn.
Just wasted 2 ancient arrows.
You're alive.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, that wasn't me, but...
Still counts. Still counts.
Got it!
Yes.
With fucking 0 hearts to spare.
So wait, Dude Man McCool only comes out like when you miss the shield reflection?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, when I just get hit in general.
I see.
Dude, man, McCool.
I don't know. I like. Can't
That's his
remember what
proper
name is.
scientific name.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like an ability. I don't know how many times I can use it, but he hasn't gone away yet.
Yeah.
Maybe he has. Oh, I got my ancient arrow back.
Sweet.
Fucking awesome.
That's what happens when you bounce your arrows harmlessly off of your enemies.
I guess that's true.
They just lay there by the
I
side.
didn't think it would come back. I guess just because I assumed it was super rare, so I was like,
Ooh, Princess Zelda's room. I love what you've done with the place.
wow, this is nice. You know, usually, like, you go to a girl's room and it's all pink and it's like, ooh, so stereotypical. But
Yeah.
this is like, wow, it's classy. It's a little dark. It's like,
Yeah.
you know, it's
It's
nasty.
got all manner of arachnids and disease.
Is this Princess Zelda's bow?
Whoa.
Royal Guard's bow!
Do you have one of those?
I don't, but now I do.
Sick.
This shit's getting dropped. And now I've got a Royal Guard's bow. Look at this shit. Fucking awesome. I'm getting all this sweet loot. I'm getting trapped in rooms with rubble and debris. Dude, things are looking up for me.
My life is really coming together.
Yeah, man.
Like a creaky old bookshelf collapses on you.
It almost killed me. I mean, things are great.
Ooh,
Things are
the edge of...
great.
Oh, examine that book.
Hold on. How
Right
strong
after
is
you
the edge of
have
duality?
an existential crisis looking at the edge of duality.
I'm gonna bail on this frost spear.
Yeah, it's just not... I mean, you've already made it through the fire part.
Wait, I have
Forgotten to use it.
I have room for another one. What
Great.
the fuck am I doing? Read Zelda's diary?
Hell yeah.
This seems... Yes.
Dude, she died 100 years ago.
After meeting with the champions, I left to research the ancient technology, but nothing of note came of my research.
End of entry.
The return of Ganon looms, a dark force taunting us from afar. I must learn all I can about the relic so we can stop him. If the fortune teller's prophecy is to be believed, there isn't much time left. Ah, but turning over
Billy's
these
cute.
thoughts in my head puts me ill at ease. I suppose I should turn in for the night.
I like the word turn.
P.S. Tomorrow my father is assigning him as my appointed knight, and he's just so cute.
I love his music.
I
If I got the wings of a butterfly.
set out for Goron City today to make some adjustments to Divine Beast's violence. I still recall feeling his sides on me as I walked ahead.
Then his hands.
I hate how he can pull out his eyes and rub them against you.
It's weird.
The feeling stayed with me so long I grew anxious and weary.
And gassy.
It is the same feeling I felt before in his company, and still not a word passes his lips. His assistant's a bitch. I never know what he's thinking. It makes my imagination run wild, guessing at what he is thinking, but will not say.
Jesus, fucking flip-floppy
I
way of
know,
saying
man.
shit.
But what does the boy chosen by the sword that sails the darkness think of me? Will I ever truly know? She's talking about us.
Oh my god. You just start jacking it.
That I suppose it's simple. A daughter of... I said something awful to him today.
I told him I like Billy.
I don't actually like Billy. I just want to make him jealous. What do I do?
It backfired.
My research is going nowhere. I was feeling depressed and I had told him repeatedly not to accompany me. He never fucking leaves me alone even when I go to the bathroom. But he did anyway, as he always does, and so I yelled at him without restraint. He was into it. He seemed confused by my anger. I feel terribly guilty, and that guilt only makes me more agitated than I was before, and I'm really mad.
And that agitation makes me guilty. Guilt makes me agitated.
I'm so unsure how to put today's events into words. Words so often evade me lately, and now more than ever.
Really? It feels like a fucking avalanche of words, actually.
Words. They're so... I just can't get a grasp on words. He saved me. Without a thought for his own life, he protected me from the ruthless blades of the Yiga clan. Though I have been cold to him all this time, taking my selfish and childish anger out on him at every turn. Still, he was there for me. I won't ever forget that. Tomorrow I shall apologize for all that has transpired between us.
I sure hope I don't die for 100 years.
And then I will try talking to him.
What if he was like, she was like,
I will try talking to him. To the Goron guy.
Yeah.
It's worth a shot.
Yeah, or you're like, to like. It's worth a shot. She's like, you're like,
Today
fuck.
I found out his name is Link. Holy shit. I've been fucking that up for years. Bit by bit, I've gotten Link to open up to me. It turns out he's quite a glutton. He can't resist a delicious meal. Also, he's a real jerk.
Yeah. Let's see if he wants to snack on these titties.
oh, whoa.
When I finally got around to asking why he's so quiet all the time, I could tell it was difficult for him to say, but he did. With so much at stake and so many eyes upon him, he feels it necessary to stay strong and to silently bear any burden.
That's not right at all.
Yeah, he's like, shit, I just thought she was really boring and I didn't want her to keep talking.
A feeling I know all too well. For him, it has caused him to stop outwardly expressing his thoughts and feelings. I always believed him to be simply a gifted person who had never faced a day of hardship. How wrong I was.
Now I know he's a hard person who's faced a lot of gift shit.
Everyone has struggles that go unseen by the world. I was so absorbed with my own problems, I failed to see this.
His problems.
I failed to see his. I wish to talk with him. You know how words evade me.
Boy, Link has kind of like, he has kind of like what you have, like resting bitch face.
Yeah.
Like those angry looking eyebrows.
I'll just read this for a while.
Oh, God.
I wish to talk to him more and to see what lies beneath those calm waters and those bridges. To him,
And that hot, nasty clavicle.
to hear him speak freely and openly, and perhaps I too will be able to bare my soul to him and share the demons that have plagued me all these years. Boy, are there a lot! Father scolded me again today.
Oh, my God.
Words truly evade me. He told me I have nothing more to do with researching ancient technology. He insisted that I focus instead on training that will help me awaken my sealing magic.
I've released 40 seals today.
It's going well. One of them stood on his hind fins and clapped.
I can throw them beach balls and they return them to me. More later.
I was so frustrated and ashamed I could not even speak. Words are constantly evading me. I've been training since I was a child, and yet Mother passed the year before my training was to begin. Now it's just me and the seals. I put a wig on one of the seals, and it's kind of like my mom. Kind of. In losing her, I lost not just the mother, but a teacher. Mother used to, Mrs. Benny'sworth. Mother used to smile and tell me, Zelda, my love, all will be well in the end. You can do anything. I fucking hated her for it. Anything that you can do, I can do better. She was a bitch. But she was wrong. No matter how I try or how much time passes, the sealing power that is my birthright evades me. Just like words. They've drifted out into the open water to start seal families of their own. I miss them dearly. When I lost my seals, I not only lost a seal, but a teacher. And my ticket to the circus. More to follow. Tomorrow I journey with Link to the spring of power to train, but this too will end in failure. Such is my curse. I had a dream last night. A seal dream. In a place consumed by darkness, a lone woman gazed at me, hollowed by blinding light. I sensed she was not of this world. I don't know if she was a fairy or a goddess, but she was beautiful and very seal-like. She loved fish. She had whiskers. And she balanced a beach ball on her nose. Her lips spoke urgently, but her voice did not reach me. Could words have evaded her? Or was my dream simply a manifestation of my fears? I am sure I will know the answer soon, whether I wish to or not. My seals have finished their training and become an elite task force man in SEAL Team 6. They were sent out on a dangerous mission to murder many innocents. I didn't approve, but it's just how it goes, I guess. I turned 17 today.
Wow, she's only 17?
That means this is the day I will finally be allowed to train at the Spring of Wisdom. When Link arrives, we will set out for Mount Lanayru. The other champions will accompany us there. I have not seen my father since he last scolded me. Things are too strained now. I will meet with him when I return. Do you have any idea how much time and energy I've saved the makers of this game from having to animate all this shit?
Yeah.
Actually, I've had a horrible feeling ever since that weird dream. No one would believe a failure of a princess, but right now, the seals are our only hope! For no particular reason, I am filled with a strange and terrible certainty that something awful is about to happen. Deploy SEAL Team 6!
Or.
Oh god, next time on GameGrumps.
Next time on GameGrumps.
Oh, that was weirdly fun.
Yeah, that was a journey.
It's like a mental whoa.
Yeah, maybe I'll get into cover.
Okay.
Seals only live to be 99!
Yeah.
What cursed life am I doomed to live?